this tutorial, we're looking at RYM2612 from Inphonik. RYM2612 is a software recreation of the FM synth found inside a number of classic games consoles, and most notably the original Sega Mega Drive. Based on Yamaha's YM2612 chip, it's an FM synth with both great heritage and individual character. The layout is pretty straightforward, with the plugin dominated by the 4 sine wave operators and their associated envelopes. Over on the left you have the single LFO settings and also the global playback mode. And over on the right is the algorithm selector. You get 8 different configurations. At top centre is the frequency mode, which influences the operator frequency selection, and just above this is the preset bar, which opens the browser. It's worth saying that computer music readers can boost the 100 factory presets with 20 extras, and this bundle also includes 9 ready-made Logic Pro instrument channel strips. If you've used a Yamaha DX synth, then the terminology and sound construction in RYM2612 is going to feel pretty familiar. Let's take things back to basics and construct some sounds from the ground up. To get started, load a fresh instance of RYM2612. This will load the init preset. RYM2612 uses 4 sine wave generators called operators, and the way they're combined is specified by the signal flow or the algorithm over on the right. You have a choice of 8 algorithms, and within the graphic, any operator that's shaded white is an output operator. Select algorithm 8, and this is very easy to understand. Each operator is an output, and if you adjust the TL control for each, then you're essentially balancing the 4 operator levels. However, operators can also influence each other in the signal flow before reaching the final output operators. Try adjusting the operators in algorithm 1, for example. Each operator has envelope and pitch parameters. By default, pitch is adjusted using an integer multiplier and includes octaves and other relevant harmonic intervals. Each operator has its own envelope, and importantly, fully clockwise knob positions are the fastest settings. Here we've set AR at its maximum, that's 31, DR to 0, SL to 0, SR to 8, RR to 2 and RS to 3 for a fast attack and slow release. The envelope sections also include software-controlled sound generators, SSG-EGs, and these can modify the envelopes. Use the arrows to page through the 8 settings. Here we've selected the first option, called Repeat Normal. By adjusting our decay to DR7, we can hear the envelope repeating for a held note. Further sound creation options include feedback for operator 1. Try this and you'll see it's easy to create more edgy sounds, and at higher settings pretty noisy sounds also. For modulation, there's one very basic LFO with 8 preset rate settings, labelled 0 to 7, and this controls both pitch and amplitude by the PMS and AMS controls. As discussed, operator pitch is influenced by integer multiples. However, you can also use the YM2612 special mode, which you'll find just below the preset bar. Set this to float multiplier, and you can select any value from 0.5 to 15. Try using this for dissonant effects or fat sounds with modest pitch offsets. In this mode, you can also make use of the fixed pitch option. Each operator has its own button, and once engaged, the multiplier button becomes a frequency selector, 20 Hz to 15 kHz. This is great for creating percussive sounds. Finally, if you want to get some original games console sounds, Inphonik designed a free player app called RYMcast. All you need are some .vgm or .vgz files, and once opened, you can drag the individual sounds from RYMcast as presets into RYM2612.